Here we are at the Waitemata Rugby League Club here in Auckland, New Zealand for Peach Boxing's West versus the Rest. With you tonight, Isaac Savage and my verbal sparring partner, the Triple C.
Hello, hello. Welcome to another night of Peach Boxing. Great show. Great lineup as well. A few amateurs getting in there.
If you could actually score the card or if the first fight was anything to go by, we're going to look for another showstopper of a fight. We've got a bit of a height difference in this fight, but obviously they'll be the same way. Always love the little man coming through and having to punch the head off a tall guy.
He looks like a good foot taller. Wonder how tall.
That means
but sometimes that's easier. It's easier to fight shorter, or it's easier to fight taller.
Aaron there in the red against Jack Robertson in the blue. Jack Robertson being the taller of the two. Aaron will definitely be wanting to stay in the pocket and bring it to this tall fighter, Jack Robinson, there in the blue.
And he's a southpaw, so it could be a bit more awkward. Like they've both got things going their way.
Well spotted there, Kendall. So he's jabbing out with the right.
Jack may not be used to fighting that many southpaws, whereas Aryan would have been sparring a lot of orthodox people.
It always throws you off a bit when you because most people are orthodox and you spar orthodox, and then when you do come across a southpaw, it always throws you off. You've got to throw different ways. You've got to keep the guard up to a different level, else you will get checked.
Yeah, it's working your way in, and that's what Aryan was just able to do, being able to work his way in and then make him miss, make him pay.
Beautiful hop stick and duck and weave here from Aryan. He's just
holding his ground against a taller fighter. They were both in the pocket, and he was able to evade and land. And that's
big shots there from Jack Robinson, though. Just as you said that, these boys are going hammer and tong. It seems like everyone's starting off the first round pretty hard and heavy tonight.
Yeah, not that phased. Like they're both landing, but he's still coming forward. I mean, they're scoring shots, so that's what the judges will be seeing.
I'm loving how Aaron's keeping it very close in the pocket, not letting Jack get away.
Yeah, he could be wearing him down, working him out, and then he can go toe-to-toe.
What we usually see, too, from a tall fighter is they like to stick and move, use that length to their advantage, but Aaron's just not giving him a moment to let that slip by.
Yeah, to move away. So, Jack just sort of needs to step in and throw away. Throw the bombs, hopefully land. He's doing a lot of head hunting, so maybe because he's taller, he's not going to be doing that many body shots to reach down and bend over. But more head shots. Headhunter.
David Nick is actually a beautiful example of someone that uses their reach, uses and tucks his chin right into the shoulder. He always has that shoulder tucked up, so he's protecting his chin.
Even when he doesn't need to, but that's where training comes. Always, perfect boxing, being able to attack and defend at the same time.
And saying that, if you saw his fight against Jerome Pampaloon, I wouldn't say it went out the window, but they were just going for it. Yeah. They were going hammer and tong. But speaking of hammer and tong, we're ready now for round number 2. The shorter of the two from Peach Boxing, Aaron there in the red, and Jack Robinson there in the blue.
Yeah, it looks like these guys are doing 2-minute rounds, the same
as
before.
Another big duck and weave, and Jack Robinson coming out like a batter. I was going to say batter to hell. He's on fire as he's coming out with these shots tonight.
He's a flamingo out of hell. He's got longer legs than the back. Come on, get it right. Look at these guys. Southpaw still going, working his way
saving me there, Triple C.
Mixing it up. Verbal sparring.
Flamingo from hell.
He backs him into the corner, so that's going to be good for the judges. Then who's dominating? Who's landing shots? Who's dominating?
See Jack Robinson trying to get out of the corner, and he did a good job of that.
Still on the side. So who's got the ring craft? And that's good evasiveness for a run. Bit of a...
Got tagged there as he came in.
A nice uppercut hook check.
Oh, and Jack Robinson throws him in the corner. I'm liking this. I'm liking Jack trying to take more control, not get bullied around by the little man.
Yeah, it's that
big shots.
Chess match. But Aryan being able to provoke it, evade, and then work his way in to hold his ground. So
see that nice little shot there and step to the left.
Great skills. You would have to assume they've had a few fights before getting into the ring tonight, so you can see that experience.
I'm blown away by the caliber of all these fighters so far. I mean, the first fight, now the second fight, we are in for an action-packed night, Kendall.
Yeah, young fighters, no reserves, nothing extra on their body. They're just fitting into their weight group and then learning their bodies, how they can bob and weave, move and throw.
And this is the thing too about the lighter guys. You know, they don't throw these big, well, they are throwing bombs, but they seem to have a lot more energy. You know, when these big heavyweights get in, one shot can stop it all, but the pace is a little bit slower.
Yeah. They're saving themselves to be a bit more composed, waiting for that. But these guys, they're not waiting for it to happen, they're making it happen. So they're provoking it. They're in there.
Good call. And
A lot of quantity, but also quality punches as well. Quality and quantity.
and no one wants to go down without a fight. They're all putting it on the line tonight.
Third round coming up. 3 2-minute rounds. Nabby in his corner. Nabby in the blue corner with Jack coming up from Hamilton.
Nebbies versus Peach, and I'm sure they've
So
had
he
some
is-
wars over the years.
Yeah, here's the rest. We've got the West versus the rest, and tonight, Nabby is the rest. Third and final. Let's go.
Who wants it more? It's a
Yeah.
pretty even
Yeah,
fight
I was
so
going to say,
far.
jokingly, we'll give them one each.
Well, I would say that.
Let's
I
see
think
who
that's
earns
actually
it.
fair to say, but I don't think I'll make any calls after the third one.
Start over. Going toe-to-toe.
Big shots here from Aaron.
Nearly buckled him. Like, for someone that tall to have to crouch down a little bit, he was holding his foundation.
Absolute vicious intent here from the
Oh,
Peach boxing
That was
fighter.
an awesome swing that just grazed his chin. Throwing a little kitchen sink at him.
I'm sure no one would want to be in the ring with this dangerous Wolverine of a fighter tonight.
Yeah,
Aaron
this-
there in the Peach boxing get up against Jack Robertson there in the blue.
This is good aggression. But yeah, Jack still having that aggression to move forward, land those punches, creep forward, throwing those big limbs. Being able to turn around and keep on the ropes, that's good ring craft. Keeping those straight punches. And then, yeah, Aryan comes in with a couple of hooks, a couple of
Still
headshots.
throwing
And
big shots here. He's starting to really take it.
good evasive winding up.
Jack.
There's a bit of a wind up there. Always good to see that. So now these guys are getting in there. That's awesome. Headgear for safety. Ref stepping in, keeping it clean.
10-second clapper. Who wants it more?
Yeah, nice work. Punch after punch after punch. Last punch wins. Oh, let's see. Leave it to the judges.
Beautiful aggression there. I loved the work rate from Aaron. He just left nothing in the gas tank for that last round, and he came out very aggressive.
Yeah, filling up here at the, was it the Waitemata?
Waitemata
Seagulls
Rugby League
Rugby
Club.
League Club. Robertson Road. Easily found, good parking. Great venue. This fills up well. Especially, yeah, like you said, with the lower ring. So good viewing pleasure for the punters.
And good for us back here as well, because we're not too elevated. We can see the ring perfectly from here.
And it could be very similar to the judges' view as well. So we'll try not to be biased and not just put it into one corner, but yeah, let people at home see what they see as well.
Here we go now for the judge's decision.
Great stuff, ladies and gentlemen. The judges scorecards are in. And we have a winner by way of split decision.
Split one, red corner.
There you have it. The aggressive fighter from Peach Boxing.
Aryan.
Rail.
Split is 2 judges one way, 1 judge the other way. So the majority of judges gave it to the red corner, keeping it consistent. 2-1.